My dudes, what's going on? How goes the grind? Today we're talking another minigame guide for the catching this time. I'm going to explain how to get the catching coordination and threading the needle achievement, and how to get the optimal minigame setup, so let's get into it. In our last video with the mining minigame, our number one tip is the area that you're in. If you're in up, up, down, down, you're going to find yourself in a lot easier of a situation because you have a nice dark background to work with and a nice cherry fly in front of you, so you have a nice red dot while you're playing the minigame. And also, another good one is to make sure that you're in a non-congested server. So if you're ever in a congested server such as Lava 14, then you want to go to Lava 5. That way you will have very less leg spikes, and it'll make it much easier for you to progress and not worry about potentially dying to those unwelcoming leg spikes. To understand the two achievements that we need to get, catching coordination is get a high score of 128 in the catching minigame, and then threading the needle is pass through the teeny tiny lava loops in the catching minigame. It only appears if you're through 20 hoops in a row. I'm going to explain how to get the first one, and then I'm going to explain how to get the second one. So let's start off with the first. When you're going for the 128 achievement, make sure that you only go for the bronze hoops and the green hoops. Do not go for the gold hoops. They are way too risky. Just stay away from them. Trust me on that one. It may take a little bit longer, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Try to hit the hoops going from the bottom rather than trying to come it from the top. Sometimes you can't help it. For the most part, it will definitely help you out in the long run. Trying to come down from a down descent makes you too close to the top of the hoop, which makes it so if you go for smaller hoops, it's less accurate than you going in from the bottom. Also, try to line yourself up with the bottom of the hoop or just below, so when you get close to the hoop and you click up, it's much easier to hit the hoop. That will help you when you're going for lava hoop and also help you when you're going for gold hoop. I would also suggest to not attempt this on mobile. I mean, you can if you're feeling really good about it. The problem with mobile is it's not as strong as PC or the Steam version, so the lag spikes might be worse, and your inputs with your tapping of the phone is obviously going to not help either. So when you have two hoops like this and you try to go for them, if you can avoid it, do it. Because the thing is actually if the loops are too close, they will only count as 1 point. So let's do this in slow motion. See how it only counted for 1 point? That is a very good tip to know. So if you're thinking that you're going for double points, you're actually only going to come out with single point. It's not worth it. Threading the needle is actually a huge pain in the ass. Ideally, you want to attempt it at the beginning to make it easier to line up with the lava loop, since you're going at a slower speed. Same as before, you want to have it a little bit lower than the hoop. Don't worry if you miss the first time. I have about a 20% success rate when it comes to being able to make it through the lava hoop. Since it's 20 hoops in a row, you need to go through bronze loops, green loops, and gold loops, and potential double loops. If you're lucky enough, you can do it without having to go through gold loops. This is more or less just going to take practice. To recap, choose an area that's best for you. I prefer up, up, down, down. Pick a non-congested server. Do the two achievements separate. Don't try to do both of them in one run. For the 128 achievement, go only bronze and green hoops. Try to go for hoops from the bottom only if you can help it. Line yourself up parallel to the hoop or just below it. Attempt it on PC unless that's not an option. And double hoops only count as 1 point. All those tips seem pretty good. Let's run it through, and I'll show you guys how it looks to get the 128 achievement. I'll start off by speeding it up, and then I will slow it down near we get closer to the end. Just like that, not taking risks, not going for gold hoop, 128, easy achievement. There you go, my dudes. All 4 minigames guides done and done. If you stayed till the end of the video, you're an actual legend. If you liked what you see and you want to keep this content rolling, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell. Put a smile on my face seeing that. Also, why don't you comment and say Griffy's guide sucks? Rate 1 star to let me know that you watched all the way. Check out the other videos. And also stream on Twitch if you want to come check me out and save from your YouTube. Make me a happy man. Tune in next week when we do another IdleOn video. Anyways, happy hunting, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.